So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is the Ninch Movies. Welcome to Ninch's Kitchen Reviews. The move is taking place for us in about a week's time, so don't worry, I'll have a brand new VHS room to actually film videos in again very soon. My fiance is gonna absolutely kill me because I just did a absolute box up of every videotape I owned. But the op shops were calling me, man, and did they provide today? This is going to be a great update, massive. Honestly, I think there's something like 22, 23 pickups here. Honestly, I don't know who is handing these in anymore because lately, Vinnie's, the Rotary, everywhere I go, just so many VHS, and I mean, I'm reaping the benefits right now. I'm not complaining. I will also say, just last night, I uploaded a Bridget Jones ranking tier list, if you will. Go check that out if it interests you. If not, that's fine also. Let's get into the VHS update. So the first one up here is a potential movie night in the making. I also just want to thank everyone for checking out the Guns of Navarone VHS movie night. It's on its way to hitting 1,000 views, which is by far the best any of those movie nights have done. So I shall continue to do VHS movie nights and maybe do another war film very soon. This could be the one here, and this is To Hell and Back, the true story of one man's war. So it has a price tag you won't be able to see because the quality in here kind of sucks. It says $5, but I actually got it for $1 here. World War II film. It is from 1955. It's in color, running at 101 minutes. I'll have to check it out when I get the opportunity. Speaking of Bridget Jones, another favorite of my mother's is actually this film right here, and that is My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Once again, this was meant to be $2. I got it for $1. So Salvos, their staff was slipping in my favor once again. I have yet to see this film, so I will check it out at some stage. It's kind of a favorite among my family, so I need to watch it at some stage here. Moving on from that, we actually are continuing to grow the 007 side of my collection. After today, I picked up two 007 tapes. I think that's sitting at about 4 now. I had Octopussy and I believe the original James Bond. Don't quote me on that. I've never seen any of them. I do want to get into the franchise. This one is starring Timothy Dalton, and this is the Living Daylights in great condition here. Once again, was meant to be $2. I don't have to keep repeating myself. Got it for $1 here. No real comment. Let me know your favorite Bond actor and your favorite Bond film down below. Moving on from that, we have, this is actually a heavy VHS rom-com sort of era here. Normally, it's not really the rom-coms that get around these VHS bins, but I got plenty of them today. This one starring Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook, and that is She's All That. I see this advertised on every streaming service everywhere, man, and I just have never decided to watch it. I will check it out at some stage. I do like Freddie Prinze Jr., you know, he's a fine actor, mainly from Scooby-Doo, I recognize him, but he seems like a chill, down-to-earth sort of actor, so I'll check this out in due course. Once again, everything leads back to my previous ranking video. This is actually starring Hugh Grant here. We have James Caan and Jeanne Tripplehorn. That's quite the last name. And this is Mickey Blue Eyes. Once again, standard rule of thumb for me is if I recognize an actor and it's cheap enough, I'm going to give it a go. So nothing about this film. I do enjoy the title, Mickey Blue Eyes, so we'll check this out in the future. My favorite style of VHS collecting is the slip sleeves, very popular in America, pretty hard to come by here in Australia. This is quoted as the funniest comedy of the year. This is Martin Lawrence and Tim Robbins in Nothing to Lose. Once again, this is my favorite type of VHS to collect, but to get a cardboard sleeve in this greater condition, for what, $1, I'm happy to get it. Vinnie's really provided here, so once again, a lot of these films I have not seen. I'll comment on the ones that I have. But you guys as the viewers, let me know your thoughts of the films down below, as well as just any insight you want me to know about these movies. I do get a lot of knowledge from you guys, so I appreciate that. Moving on to the next film, it has the original sticker here. It was on sale at some stage in its life for $12.95. I got it for $1. Charlie Sheen, Chris Tucker in Money Talks. I honestly haven't looked into Chris Tucker's catalog all that much, so I'm keen to watch some more comedies starring him. Obviously, a young Charlie Sheen. The condition of the tape is great, $1 a piece, so happy to have it. Moving on, the next one actually has an original sticker from a rental shop I've never heard of called Movieland. $4 for 7 days, not a bad deal. It is a drama starring Jessica Lange and Tommy Lee Jones, and this is Blue Sky. Based on a true story. I'm a sucker for based on true stories, so I'm keen to check this one out at some stage. So Yeah, it is this horrendous big box, but what are you going to do? A classic of its era, and really when John Travolta was on top of the world, this is Saturday Night Fever. I've seen this movie referenced so many times in cartoons, pop culture, things like that. It is a very well-known movie. I have yet to see it. I'm keen to check it. I'm keen to check it out and see if it holds up, if it's still, a decent movie, or if it's just, one for the times. This next one really intrigued me here because I guess it's an as seen on TV movie. I kind of like collecting those because you get some more obscure films. But I actually watched a TV show growing up of the same name, pretty generic name, but this is Merlin. This actually has Sam Neill, Helena Bonham Carter, John Gielgud, Rutger Hauer. Rutger Hauer I've actually heard of. Miranda Richardson, Isabella Rossellini, and Martin Short. And featuring the voice of James Earl Jones. Now that's a man I know. I have no idea if this is meant to be any good. If you can get a glimpse of the back, this looks like some trash fantasy. I'm kind of here for it. This one right here intrigues the absolute shit out of me. This is on the to watch list once I've got the VHS room up and running and I actually have the player out again. Might be one of the first movies I check out, and this is The Deadly Mr. Frost, starring Jeff Goldblum and Kathy Baker. I mean, what an all-star cast. Really intriguing front cover. I'm not really sure what kind of genre I'm expecting, maybe like a horror or a thriller, but Jeff Goldblum in the lead, that's all I need to know. Mr. Frost, have you seen it? Let me know. A movie I know very little of other than it gets referenced in I Love You Man as their little date night film starring Johnny Depp, and this is Chocolat. It's meant to be one of them ones, so we'll see if it holds up for me personally. The next three tapes all coincide together, a show that I've always wanted to get into. Once again, probably high on the priority list for me. We have random volumes here, so it's not in order, but these are X-File tapes, more or less. So we have File 3, Abduction. This one I don't see a volume of. File 10, and this is Emily. Did you guys watch the X-Files when it was, on TV? Did you come to it later in life? Let me know. Now this one is actually not seen on TV until February 1996. So I guess cat's out the bag, people have seen it. This is File 1, The Unanswered File. Keen to check this show out, man. Honestly, it's got all the sort of intrigue that I'm into, and it's just highly regarded as one of the greatest shows of all time. So I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it. Moving on from that, once again, rule of thumb here. I believe one of these is actually a brand new and sealed tape. I think it is this one. Cannot tell. It's actually sticky taped together here. But this is the film Chances Are, and I picked this up simply for the fact that it is young Robert Downey Jr., obviously pre-Iron Man. I also watched a movie and own a movie with young Robert Downey Jr. in it called Home for the Holidays. A review is up on the channel for that. I'm just intrigued to check it out and see sort of where his career started. An absolute classic here, man, in great condition. Honestly, it's in immaculate condition, and for $1, we have Space Jam. I'm not as nostalgic for this film as many are. Basketball is not my sport, but I love the Looney Tunes to death. And I did watch it, enough times to, warrant the buy. It's $1, man, and it's in great condition. But a lot of people really, this is a childhood classic for them. Not for me personally, but a decent film. This one I do believe is a duplicate buy, but a different variant. Once again, we have my favorite, the slip sleeve here, and this is Adam Sandler in Big Daddy. I think I have a hideous big box of this, so I'm not going to complain. Honestly, one of Adam Sandler's best, like hands down, one of the best films. It's obviously got the female actress from Chasing Amy as well. One of the most heartfelt ones. This is when, Adam Sandler was on his stride, and I'm happy to have it once again in the collection. The next one up here, I simply picked up. It is a Universal classic. 15 years before his birth, a woman waits. So time travel-esque kind of story. I picked this up, and this is the film Somewhere in Time, simply because it's Christopher Reeve, and I've only ever seen him be Superman. So I'm keen to check him out in something else. May he rest in peace. But if this is a favorite of yours, let me know down below. Speaking of James Bond films, honestly, due to video game nostalgia, this is the one that I feel like I need to watch first, and this is GoldenEye. In great condition. Once again, might not be your personal favorite Bond. Was the game more highly regarded than the film? That's what I would like to know, but keen to check it out. Another one for the collection. The next film here is starring Richard Harris, John Hurt, and the reason I picked it up, Sean Bean, the man that loves to get killed on camera, and this is the film The Field. It's got a lot of accolades on the front, remarkable power by Empire, well worth seeing, and sets the screen alight. Know little to nothing about it, let me know down below. And finishing off this update, guys, honestly, this is not only a duplicate, it's a triple buy, but for $3, this thing varies in price all the time, and it does have an edition I don't have yet, and this is the Star Wars original trilogy. I do not have it with this slip sleeve here yet. Normally the ones I have are gold and black. I think the first one I bought was like $25. Then I got it later on in life, $5, now $3. I think I also own them individually. I own like 12 copies of these films, but you can never get enough Star Wars. I'm a huge fan. Once again, ranking of all the Star Wars films on the channel now. Go check it out. And just like that, a new VHS update for you guys to keep you fed. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave this a like, add it to your favorites, and subscribe. I appreciate all your support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.